Pour l'instant, je pense février, je vais pas travailler encore.
Ah non?
Non.
Ah bon? En fait, ce n'est que ça que je cherche. Morning. I have a little bit of a roundabout of some errands and some friend time to do today, which would be good. Get out on the bike. It's supposed to be, well, partly cloudy, it says. It's very cloudy out there. Hopefully there'll be some sunshine, but it's gonna be fairly warm. I mean, it didn't even get anywhere near freezing overnight. Who knows what the weather is anymore, but I mean, whoever knew what the weather was to begin with. But Laura, French Laura, asked if I wanted to come try a new coffee shop that opened over near Montmartre. And I said, of course I do. I would love to try a new coffee shop. And so that's where we're gonna go first. Coffee, and then I've got a therapy, and then I've got a walk with Dorian planned, and hopefully that'll involve getting a warm hat. Maybe gloves. I don't know. I don't have any warm gear left because I gave it all away. So I actually thought there was one that in particular that I was gonna keep. Someone sent me a very nice knitted hat that was very warm and I really liked. And I can't find it. So I'm guessing that in my warm clothes giveaway zeitgeist, I gave it away. Which is not what I am meant to do. But now all I have is warm running gear. Fair enough, actually I think I'll wear one of those hats while I'm riding the bike. Just both to absorb sweat and also because it's probably gonna be warmer than wearing a hat. And that's my whole long story to say that today we're gonna see a lot of the city, actually. We're gonna end up all the way up in Montmartre, probably down by the river, and we'll just kind of see what happens from there and enjoy riding the bike around town. Whew, so with no further ado, let's go. I go. Normally I would have filmed going through the roundabout there, but it was a little bit busy this morning, and you know, I like living. Anyways, I'm late. It's just up here as far as I can tell. Just past Geefy. It's like Wi-Fi, but for goo? I don't know. I need coffee. I have not had any of that yet. We're really close though, and we're only 14 minutes late. Is this it? Wait, where is it? Is it up there? That looks kind of cool. I've never seen that side street before. Gotta explore every day. Okay, well, I guess I'll lock my bike up and hola, and get some coffee. Whew. I love this bike. Just getting around town. Honestly, I always loved getting around by bike, but this, I'm hot, definitely warm, sweating a little bit. I threw on an extra layer because I learned my lesson last time. But I mean, it removes, first I can accelerate super quickly, pass anybody. Second, like on hills, just a little boost when you need it. Don't have to do it all the time. It makes a big difference. Anyways, let's find Laura. Salut. Ça va? Trop bien. Ça va? Ouais? Ça fait longtemps? Comment? Had a mild scare there when I didn't know the code to unlock my bike. Had to call for help. The story continues. Anyways, little Montmartre stroll, coffee, cookie. C'était Devotion, c'est ça?
Devotion Café.
Devotions Cafe. You'll know it because of the scare beetles. Good, it was really good. It made me miss going in there. Whoa, look at this. Distracted. It really made me miss coffee shops a lot, like being able to go and sit in a nice warm space a ton. Laura's helping me film a little behind the scenes for the equipment video. Ça ne filme pas? Ah, ça ne filme pas!
Oh my god.
L'histoire
Fail.
de ma vie, quoi. Filme pas? Ah, ça ne filme pas! Man. L'histoire de ma vie, quoi. Ninja focus. Ouais? Ah, yeah. So, ces boutons-là. Ce bouton-là. And there we go. Well filmed. Good job. You're on this camera now, though. See? Tu vois?
Hello.
This camera really needs to go in for repairs. It keeps turning off on me. But the idea was to come up here and film a little bit for the behind the scenes gear video. Just take off my mask here for a second. I will let this lady go by. Attention. It's been a long time since I've heard roller bags here in Paris. Don't hear them as much as we used to. Unfortunately, between being a little bit late this morning and then locking my bike, what happened at the bottom was that apparently we never changed the code, so it wasn't the code that I thought I'd programmed into my bike. Because you can unlock the bike with the app, but also by pushing a particular code into the buttons for like the horn. And apparently we never set that code as I thought we had, so, and the app wasn't connecting. The solution, it turned out, was to go for the uninstall and reinstall the app on my phone, and then I reconnected, and then I immediately changed the code, and now we should be fine. So the story continues, but hopefully we've got it solved for this one. So. I know. Somehow I missed that Space Invader when we walked by it on the way up. So we only got a really short walk out of this, unfortunately, because, I suck. Sorry. But we got a Space Invader out of it, which is great. And also a couple of shots. Yeah, j'aime bien les couleurs. Let's flash it. Yeah. Schmancy.
Oh.
My bike's in here. Hold on. Can you see? You can't see anything. There we go. Look at that. A delightful bike repository. The doorman saw my bike and was like, "Oh, we should lock that up inside." Took me 2 doors down, and yeah. Not a bad spot to hide the bike. This weather is perfect. You missed me.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Hey, man.
Good, how you doing?
Good. Where were you?
Just parking my bike.
The move too.
Yeah, you just got here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
literally.
I didn't see.
cold weather.
But I've been wearing this, like swapping hats just to keep the sweat down. At least,
Yeah.
so. And then Les Invalides, so that tour, so this was a military hospital.
Yeah.
All right, since I'm telling Dorian this, I might as well say it on camera. This is a military hospital that I have videos to that I'll link above, but it was originally built as Les Invalides is like Invalides, right? Is the veterans hospital. Napoleon is buried underneath that gold dome back there. And it's a phenomenal museum. And especially like their collection of like medieval armor and all kinds of like weaponry and all kinds of, it's really, really cool.
Amazing. Well, one of these days whenever it opens up.
Yeah, when it opens back, exactly. Whenever it opens back up, it's definitely worth a visit. Even just walking into the central courtyard is super cool.
I will say, hold on. Riding a bike is just the best way to get around town. It did start raining on the way back, just barely beat curfew. But what you didn't notice, what you wouldn't have seen, is that I actually managed to, I wonder if I can actually improve this a little bit more, hold on. What I managed to do was I came home, I went to therapy, I came home, I made lunch, I worked for a bit, and then I went back out. It's the kind of thing where, especially, I mean, you can do that on the metro, whatever else, but it just kind of feels like if you go out, you know, you gotta stay out. You gotta stay out for a little bit. You gotta make it worth your while. And I went through that thought process and I was like, oh, I should have brought work to do. I could have gone down, I don't know, to the river or something. I could have found something to eat and just sat and worked for a while. I was like, you know what, I just want to try this. I want to see what it's like to go all the way home and just, it's free. Not only is the bike just faster, being electric and having the boost and whatever else, but you're above ground, you're fast, it's fun, and I'm just getting places before I realize it half the time. And oh man, it's so good to have a bike and to be biking around town, and a bike that I really enjoy, all of it. I'm just really excited. So that's really good. And it seems to be working just fine. As long as I don't screw up now, hopefully we're in the clear. It's just so nice to, it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. Good to get out of the house today. Yesterday I didn't leave, I stayed. I edited an 80 and 8, which you may have seen come out yesterday. If you didn't, I'll be sure to link to that above. It was filmed on the last day before lockdown number 2, when Janelle and I were just trying to find coffee forever. And it was kind of funny because it was a real struggle to find anything that was open. And that's part of the reason why I've also put that on pause. I do have one more that I filmed with my buddy Rogan just a couple weeks ago, just to try and see how it went. And we went to a part of town that I would not recommend that you go. It's not a touristy place. It's not even a place that people that live here there's just not a lot to do. There's nothing really to do, and it's not 100% the safest area. It's one of the areas in town that is reputed to have a lot of petty crime, among other things. But half of the fun, I don't know, I really like going out and exploring. I'm a little bit torn right now because I really like going out and just wandering and exploring for its own sake. But when you can't go into a museum that catches your fancy, or if the churches are closed for whatever reason, or, you know, just if it's harder for the obvious pandemic-related reasons to really explore the quarter fully, I kind of just want to wait to do that when things open back up. But I also don't want to wait forever to do that, do I? That's what I'm thinking about. It's one of those things. It's also like just, they are so hard to edit for some reason. I'm just thinking too much. I'm thinking out loud a little bit too much here, I think a little too much. Is there a line on my forehead now? There's a little bit of a line up there. I just don't sweat as much on this bike either. It's still a workout, but not as much of a workout. Thanks to everybody who pitched in for that. It's great. I'm glad that I finally have it. It took 6 months to get it, really, but boy, am I happy to have it now. I think I'm just gonna leave it there for today. I had a great day, going out, seeing some people, shooting some shots. I just feeling good. Yesterday was a little bit of a down, kind of funky day. Today, back up on top, I feel like, more or less. Just a lot to think about and work on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get to that. So I will see you bright and early, one of these mornings sometime soon. We're in curfew now, so I can't go outside if I want to. Thankfully, I went grocery shopping yesterday. So I'm good to go. I hope you're good to go too. And I'll see you tomorrow from here because I can't go anywhere else. And that's okay. I don't know what kind of a sign off that was gonna be. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice night. Have a great day. Have a wonderful, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's good. I hope it's really good. Sorry about all this.